Welcome to one of the first ever episodes of Just Catching Up, an official podcast of the Jump Drive Minds channel, the show where three or more friends gather around a table and just catch up. I am your host, Sean, also known as the alternative president of the United States, and I am joined by my co-host, Natalie.
Hi.
And Carlos.
Hello.
The format is pretty simple. We go over some news throughout the nerd and pop culture world, and then we dive into a personal topic of discussion each. So, how are you guys doing?
Great.
I worked on Saturday. I'm not so great.
All right, well, since this is the first episode, you all don't know this yet, but before we can catch up, we got to do the rundown. So here is some nerd and pop culture news. First piece of news, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, gets cast as Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie. Let's see here. And second piece of news that you guys might actually care about, Zach Snyder leaves the Justice League movie due to his daughter's suicide.
That's so sad. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he.
It's amazing when you find things out on a podcast.
Yeah, Hollywood Reporter reports. Snyder tells Hollywood Reporter he's stepping away from the Justice League, Warner Brothers all-star DC comic superhero mega movie that is in post-production in order to deal with the sudden death of his daughter. Snyder's wife, Deborah Snyder, who is a producer on Justice League, is also taking a break to focus on the healing of their family. Stepping in to shepherd the movie through the post and the shooting some additional scenes will be Joss Whedon, of the Avengers filmmaker and creator of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. With Whedon's help, the movie is still on track for its November 17th release date. Snyder's daughter, Autumn Summer, died by suicide in March at age 20. Her death had been kept private, with only a small inner circle aware of what had happened. Even as the movie was put on 2-week break for the Snyders to deal with the immediate effects of the tragedy, Zack Snyder says he initially was eager to return to the film, which stars Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller. He said, "In my mind, I thought it was a cathartic thing to go back to work, to just bury myself and see if that was the way through it," said an emotional Snyder in an interview on Monday in his office on Warner Brothers lot with Deborah sitting by his side. He said, "The demands of this job are pretty intense. It's all-consuming, and in the last 2 months, I've come to the realization I've decided to take a step back from the movie to be with my family, be with my kids who really need me. They are all having a hard time, and I'm having a hard time." Yeah, the studio's fully behind the move. They say what they are going through is unimaginable, and our hearts go out to them, says Warner Brothers Picture President Toby Emmerich. What do you guys think about that?
That sounds incredibly sad and tragic.
I know, way to start this off, Sean.
Right?
I know, it's like sad news.
Yeah.
Well, I started off with the Tom Holland thing, but you guys don't care.
Well, more sad news. Adam West died.
Yeah, I was going to get to that too.
Man, it's so sad.
Adam West dies at 88.
I mean, at least he lived a long time.
Yeah.
Leukemia, right?
Yeah, leukemia. Short battle with leukemia, they
short
said.
battle.
So it's like, didn't even really see that coming, so.
I
Well,
more
I mean,
remember him
88
for Batman, though.
Yeah.
Like, just
Nah, I remember
also.
Family Guy.
I knew you were going to say
Family
Family Guy.
Guy.
I knew you were
Well,
going
yeah.
to say that.
Look.
That's part of the reason I was interested in talking about this was because I knew him from Batman, and Natalie, you probably knew him from Batman, but you would know him
I know
more
from
from
Family
The
Family
Guy.
youngin.
Yeah, now he's old. Gosh, she's old and further. Have
Didn't-
no purpose anymore.
No, didn't need
She
to
could
add.
basically die at this point.
Didn't need to add that last
wouldn't
part.
matter.
Didn't need to add that last part. Could have just left that out.
But yeah, I remember like watching him on Batman like every day. It's like,
Damn.
what really gets me is like, it's like I was like really upset because like not too long ago, I think like maybe a couple of years ago or something, Yvonne Craig died, who played Batgirl on that show.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
I was
God.
like, I was in love with Yvonne Craig. I was like, oh my God, every episode that Batgirl came on, like they had the special intro with Batgirl show up in the intro, and I was like, oh my God, it's a Batgirl episode.
Oh my God, I would too. No, I would be so excited to see that. Like, oh my God, it's Batgirl.
But yeah, he was awesome. That show was awesome. I loved it. It was like so ridiculously stupid.
It was, but like it was also just like, you know, it was our childhood. You know, or for Carlos, you know, that's the day that his parents thought to conceive him. You know, whatever.
But Family Guy, I don't want. But I mean, what I'm thinking is, he was 88.
But yeah,
I think it wasn't so much of like the intensity of leukemia was too bad as much as at a certain age with a condition that bad, do you really want to keep trying and know that for the rest of the few months you're probably going to die either way, and they're going to be terrible and you're going to be in a lot of pain due to the treatment of it?
Yeah, I imagine that. I mean, they said it was a pretty short battle with
Yeah.
leukemia, so fortunately he didn't have to go through a lot.
Yeah.
So I think that was pretty good. But, other than that, I was like, it's still kind of sad to lose, Adam West.
Yeah.
I guess 88 is
a good
old
age.
for regular people.
And I was worried that we were, I thought this year was going to be a good year. Like, we weren't going
Right?
to lose
Like
anybody.
2016 was terrible.
Yeah,
My
let's not
God.
talk about
Oh
2016.
my God, I'm still reeling from Carrie Fisher.
I know. And I was like, okay, 2017 is our year. This is our
Nope.
year.
Starting
no.
off terribly. Adam West, man.
Adam West.
And then I was looking up on YouTube the best of Adam West moments.
Yeah.
And it's just when episode of Family Guy, he hears someone screaming. He's like, "Oh, you want to have an A match?" Ah! Or he's like singing to himself, "Adam West, Adam West."
Adam West. I'm like, that guy's hilarious. Like, that's the best part about him is that he didn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah.
It's just like he
He played himself on Family Guy.
Yeah. And he's like,
was
this
Mayor
is
West.
Mayor
You know, I
West.
just can't wait to see whatever episode they tribute to him.
Yeah.
Because like when their last voice actor died, I'm not too sure who it was. You
They
probably
had somebody else die?
yeah they had an entire episode where they killed off all of her characters.
I don't remember that.
Oh, do you think that they're going to kill off Adam West?
I mean they kind of have to.
I mean, Mayor West.
Was that the one where they were in that mansion?
in the mansion with Tom
Or with James Woods?
James Woods. That's it, James Woods.
Okay.
I'm bad with names.
I remember that
And
episode,
life.
but they killed.
You're old.
I don't remember who they killed from that episode. Oh
They
wait,
killed.
You're poor.
They killed. You have kids. They killed
they killed Mort's wife.
Mort's wife. That's it. Mort's wife. They killed Brian's ex-girlfriend's boyfriend.
Right.
They killed Diane, right? Yeah,
Yeah, they did kill Diane.
I think she was the main one that was voiced by that actor.
But she was in the episode though.
Exactly. They have backup episodes for them.
But they killed her though.
Yeah, but you just like piece it together, like,
Yeah.
and then you put it in the
Exactly.
episode.
You can put it together, and
Yeah.
also I think that they have like a plan in case one of their voice actors die.
But that was because the voice actor died.
It's at the end of the episode. It's in memory of blah blah.
Oh,
I can only assume.
I don't even know that. I didn't know that. I mean, I think I remember that, but I don't.
Yeah,
know.
like it's in loving memory of.
All right. Well, next issue on the docket, Wonder Woman breaks box office records, which is probably even outdated by now. But Wonder Woman was box office smash on its opening weekend, raking in more than $100 million domestically, which was a new record for a movie directed by a woman. Deadline reported Monday that the final tally of the film was $103.1 million, which was even higher than the initial Sunday estimates. Handily defeats the previous record holder for a movie directed by a woman, which is $85.1 million, which was for Sam Taylor Johnson's 50 Shades of Grey. And it compares well with similar movies, superhero flicks that aren't sequels or ensemble films. While it's not as big as the opening weekend for Man of Steel or Deadpool, it easily surpasses Doctor Strange and the first Iron Man movie, also the first Thor and the first Captain America
That's
movies.
crazy.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, but
She's
she was
winning.
amazing, man. I mean, and she really
She
brought
was.
it.
She was
like,
really good.
redeemed
See, here's the-
Batman versus Superman.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
not all 100%, but
I didn't like it.
And now I'll watch.
I like the action scene from Batman vs Superman. That was badass.
Yeah.
But like, Lex Luthor is not some crazy young white guy. Why? Why did they do that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
And also, it's not just like the fact that he looks different physically. It's that his character is all out of whack.
Yeah, he's like crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy. It's not when Lex Luthor becomes president of the United States after committing felony after felony after felony because people love him.
Yeah.
Because he has so much charisma. This guy like makes a speech for 2 minutes
He's
and
just a
everyone's like,
weirdo.
who invited like a homeless person?
It's like, who invited this crazy lunatic kid?
There we go.
Yeah, it's like there was a rumor that his character is based on this writer named Max Landis, who's like who's like exactly like that. That's his personality. If you ever see him, like I'll show you a video of him later, but like that's him, and I'm like, why would you do that to this character?
But she like brought it back. Now I'm gonna watch all the movies now associated with that because she saved it.
Just bring it back.
And I mean the thing is about that character though. Now he's in jail, so he can't be president because he's in jail.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Lex
Oh
Luthor
yeah,
was
because
too.
a record's
He
gonna
got-
hold someone back from being president. Good
Yeah,
job.
or like a racist statement or a sexist statement,
you know,
or just stupid statement.
or
in general.
tapes.
Or
Tapes, you know.
I'm not a crook.
No,
No, but Lex Luthor, you actually are a crook. We put you in jail once
but it
because
was
of
the same thing
Doomsday.
in Justice League. He got exonerated for that, and that's how he became president. I mean, they can still do that, but it wouldn't make sense for this character. Like, how is he gonna get millions and millions and millions of people to vote for him when he can't impress a room full of rich people?
Okay, so you're talking about that one, but like I understand why Lex ends up becoming president because like out of all Superman's villains, this one keeps standing out. So yeah, I would vote for the human who can go 1-to-1 with Superman. Like yeah, you seem like you know what you're doing.
But he also hates someone just to hate him.
Well, he doesn't hate him just to hate him. I think it's more along the lines of he hates him because of the fact that he's an alien.
And envy too, you know.
I mean, so that's what we want. Well, I mean, that is kind of what we want.
Yeah, I mean,
envious president that'll take everything.
Well, I mean, it's more along the lines of
excellent. See, that's the American dream.
He hates Superman because he's
so much better than he is.
Well, yeah.
So much more power.
Yeah, almost exactly. Yeah. Because he's like, well, we're humans. We should be able to defend ourselves, but we're looking to this guy to defend us. And he's like, he doesn't like that. He's like, we should be able to defend ourselves.
So
and
instead,
in addition to
I'm
that,
going to go get this guy pissed off.
Yeah. But in addition to that, he's also like, what if this guy turns on us?
Well, see, I think that's more of Batman's role. Batman's role, worrying on that guy turning on humans. Whereas Lex Luthor is just kind of like...
Well, I mean, I think that's Lex Luthor's justification for why he hates Superman.
Maybe just the way he goes about it.
Yeah.
That's what he tells everyone.
If you vote for me, I'll be super jealous. I'll nuke everyone. I'll get us everything. There you go.
I like that idea.
Thank you.
I like
that.
President.
Just build the wall. Build the wall. Make Krypton pay for it.
I'm tired of these aliens. No, not you Mexicans.
You're okay. Just the ones from outer space. Just the ones from outer space.
Also, I'm gonna make you build the wall.
Yeah, make you build the wall. Martian Manhunter.
There we go. Yeah.
You can't come in here. Martians. Next piece of news was Pokemon Ultra and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon.
Oh damn!
That's like
coming to the 3DS. Pokemon Tournament coming to the Switch.
So excited! Oh my god, I'm so excited for the updates on it. It looks
really good.
Pokemon
Sun and Moon.
Yes.
Now they just have Ultra.
Ultra.
It seems like their titles.
Well, no. It's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so there's still going to be two.
Yes.
Why?
Which is like the word ultra in it. And what do you mean why?
Okay, but what difference does it make?
Because
it's like Pokemon Red and Pokemon Fire Red. It's like we get it. Your red is now a little bit more intense.
No, it means the gameplay is more intense. It means that like my Pokemon are gonna go through like such changes like the infected ones.
Because the game is on, but it's not really on because no one cares.
And also, I can change my hat.
You know what? Wait. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that? Cool. I think this
change his hat was like, can he wear a sombrero?
You mean
now?
she can wear a beret?
Come on, Sean. Come on.
A pin? I can change my...
But you know what? Here's a $1 billion idea for Pokemon. Stop making their conversation so damn long, because I'm tired of tapping A, and holding it. It also speeds things up. If you hold it while they're talking, it'll speed it up.
Well, I'm so excited to buy this new title that only added like an extra word in there. Like so Pokemon Ultra Sun. Yes, because I'm totally...
Take my money. Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money.
I bought a Pokemon bank and I'm already like trying to get everybody ready to go into their new home that is going to be Ultra.
Well, now apparently you might need to also get a Switch because now they're making a actual Pokemon full-on title for Nintendo Switch. They don't know when it's coming out yet, but they just announced it at E3 over this past week.
Well, here's the thing: is that I love Pokemon. I've
Who doesn't love Pokemon?
Right, like I've played it and beat it so many times.
Yeah, you have.
But I've also played Pokemon.
Story of your life.
He's like, he's married now, so that's
all
that happens.
No, we
Carlos's sex tape name is.
It's myself. Starring Carlos.
Starring Carlos.
Co-starring my right.
Co-starring Carlos's right hand.
Guest starring my left.
And a surprise twist. Carlos's foot.
There's a
surprise cameo of Carlos's foot.
Deleted scenes.
Bonus features. No, I don't know, man. I don't know what they can do because it's like the same story with this time. Pikachu has a tree sticking out of his right ear instead of his left.
What?
What?
That's creative with their Pokemon.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
how dare you?
They have. You were making fun of the Executor.
Yes.
It's just a giant tree with
just coconuts.
Excuse me. Now he's a dragon tree. He has dragon traits now. So.
What?
Okay, so Executor does, but Charizard doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean Charizard
No,
is
Charizard-
a dragon.
Charizard is by all
No,
means
no,
a
no.
dragon.
He can when he mega evolves, he's a dragon. Then so they fixed that bridge. Okay, so you don't have to complain about that anymore. You just have to mega evolve him and have a loving, trusting relationship with him.
But
Oh,
he's
yeah, pretty much.
already a dragon.
Yeah, he's already like by all. Look, he's a lizard. What do humans think of when we think giant lizard with wings?
Dragon.
Dragon.
It's a
A
dragon.
flying
I've
lizard.
never
It's
seen
a
a
flying
species.
lizard.
I've never seen a
no,
species.
there's no such thing as a flying
Yeah.
lizard. As soon as you turn into a lizard and you get wings, you're a dragon.
No,
Dragon.
he is a dragon now.
It's like-
you just have to mega evolve
like
him,
you
and after
technically-
battle he turns back into
So
No,
there's-
a fire
technically
type.
you don't even
Pineapple.
need wings to be a lizard and a dragon because you got Komodo dragons and they're
You
dragons.
do. And Gyarados. Gyarados is dragon type, right? Unless Gyarados is a grass type, apparently.
Well, I mean, Gyarados is like a sea dragon, right?
Yeah.
He's like a Chinese sea dragon.
Yeah, he totally is
China.
a dragon.
You had to add that. The Chinese sea dragon.
So much discrepancies in Pokemon, it's ridiculous.
See, but the thing is, like, I'm excited that it's coming to the Switch because, like, that is gonna just open up, like, again, the games. I have to admit, like, the DS, not everybody can like do that. Nobody can be on their DS forever, and they want this
Besides
system. Shut up! I'm on it right now.
Yeah, I mean they're ramping up production apparently of the Switch, so there's gonna be a lot more of them out, like really soon because they just did not see it coming how popular it was gonna be.
How
Apparently.
popular the Switch seemed badass from the get-go. I've never owned a Wii. Okay, the first I had Game Boy Color, I had Game Boy, and I had up to like that's it, just a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And then I went to PlayStation, but the Nintendo Switch looked super badass.
I had a Wii, but then I figured that you need friends to have that, so I had to give it
Kinda.
away. Yeah.
Kinda.
So I was like, no.
My
I'm good.
cousin had a Wii. He was playing bowling, and he stepped on his Wii.
Yeah,
And that's how he broke his Wii playing.
that's how he
Wii.
broke his Wii.
Yeah.
There's too many references.
But no,
But everybody had a Wii, I think, at some point. I mean, it was like everywhere. They
I
sold
did
like
in the sense, yeah, they showed like
over 100 million.
Yeah.
But the
no,
thing
they-
is,
I
like, no
also-
titles came out for it. Like that was like, let me stick with my Wii.
you know, it's true.
Well,
It
yeah,
was the
that's
same
why-
games over and over again.
Yeah.
We played Smash Bros for months.
Yeah.
Because like I would just go to my cousin's house, and that's what we would do. Me and like my other three cousins, like stay up till 3 in the morning, doing drugs and other bad things, and playing Smash Bros.
The Just
And-
Catching Up show does not advocate the use of drugs in any way, shape, or form.
That's when we say the word drugs, we mean
Sandwiches.
candy.
We mean Subway
yeah.
sandwiches. Delicious,
Smash Bros.
delicious Subway sandwiches. Subway, if you would like to sponsor us,
Yeah,
we are
right,
welcome
there
to
you go.
being sponsored by Subway.
I'll take
Delicious
free Subway. That's all I need.
Please eat Subway. I think we just talked ourselves into getting
There we
Subway.
go. We're just gonna go up there. Hey, you guys owe us. So let's just.
Yeah, I know. We already started.
just get to it.
Let's just. We're already doing it. Let's just go ahead. Let's get this
So
done.
we're just to let you know, though, so much drugs during
Oh my
Wii.
goodness. But no, because like with my PlayStation now, like the most I've ever played a game continuously is like 2 months, and then I'm like, okay, I need something new, and I can always find something. But with like the Wii, it's like, but then again, Smash Bros was pretty perfect, so that's why we kept playing.
It was like Smash Bros. Never gets boring,
Doesn't.
and it's like so much fun.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
why. But again, like there was nobody to play with. Well, for me. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
okay. Like I have like 5 friends, and then the rest is just family that has to put up with me because family.
up until you're 18 and they keep rid of you.
They just
20.
kick you out. Just you're gone. Get out of here. We don't want you here anymore.
You just need your address now, said. You know that, right?
No. What was it? Nah.
So
Yeah,
my
but-
Pokemon are ready to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I bought my Switch, so I'm already ready.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Shadow of War.
Oh yeah, that does look pretty awesome.
Shadow of War is gonna be so.
That was another thing came out of E3. They showed a whole bunch of footage of Shadow of War. That looked pretty dope. They showed Spider-Man. That looks amazing. You remember Batman Arkham Knight,
You know
right?
what?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so it's like that,
But
but
better?
Spider-Man.
Well, you know what? They've
I'm
never
gonna-
really had good Spider-Man games.
Well, yeah.
Because it's hard. Because
Well,
it's hard. Because with Spider-Man, you want to be able to do everything he does, and what he does is badass things throughout the city. Like just
Well, I mean,
getting from point A to point B can be badass.
Well, yeah, but the last good one was like Spider-Man 2. And everybody, like all the games since then have been kind of like,
Yeah. It's like making a Superman game.
Yeah.
Or like making a Superman movie. It's hard to like put all of his abilities into a movie, staying within budget and making everything look cool.
I mean, I thought Man of Steel did all right.
No, Man of Steel was like the first good Superman movie in a very long time.
Like since maybe like the first two.
Yeah, I
like
was
the
gonna
first
say
two.
like the first two is
Yeah.
pretty good. You can't compete with those.
No,
Yeah,
the
like-
first two, like back in the when you guys
Like
were
the
young,
s-
back then, like 50 years ago.
I wasn't even born when
60 years ago.
Superman was like 79, I think.
Now he was born.
I saw the creation of fire.
She saw it with her friend Moses.
He
He's
was,
like, Moses, check this out. This is awesome.
guys, you should have seen this one guy that turned water into wine.
Oh
Blew
my goodness.
Blew my mind.
Best
like-
wine I've ever had.
It's like we were all at this party. I think it was like a wedding or something. And we just showed up there, and then that guy, he was just like, "We're out of wine, man. We're out of wine.
It's like,
hey,
hey, you see
dude."
that cup of water?
It's like,
Now you see that cup of wine.
yeah, that's me. I got you, son. Never out of wine at this
But
party.
yeah, it's hard because well,
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
like
must
the
be
Batman
difficult.
games. It's just that, like, I have to admit
I
that I've
like
never played any of them without having to cheat and figure out where those freaking
no, I played like
trophies
the those are
And, like,
tough.
sometimes
I
even
can-
I'm like, I'm an idiot because I don't get it.
No, they were tough. I cheated for those too. But the thing is, I beat the first two, and I did most of the side missions and stuff. And at one point, I was just like, okay, I'm done with everything. Now what do I do?
I think the last one, I still can't get the Riddler out of his
I
hiding
didn't play
spot.
the
Like,
last
I'm not worthy enough to fight him
snap.
yet.
Well, you got to have all of his
trophies?
stupid
All of his fucking trophies.
Well, fortunately, Spider-Man does not have a Riddler.
Oh,
Nice.
good. Oh my
I don't.
goodness.
Hopefully, we won't have to deal with that type of thing.
So then what's
He's
who's?
gonna have like Green Goblin trophies.
Oh yeah, the Green Goblin's leaving. Everything being
Like, Spider-Man's gonna be like,
I'm
we're
so
gonna
crazy. I'm gonna leave Green Goblin pumpkin trophy
Yeah,
all
there we
over the place. Oh my god, that'd be ridiculous. I
They
hope
just,
they don't do that.
if you get the right one, it blows up.
Oh god, but, yeah, but apparently in the trailer that was shown at E3, his enemy is Mr. Negative, which is like a really deep cut from the comic books. That like he's
The Rhino and
yeah. I mean,
Doctor.
they didn't show any of that. They just showed Mr. Negative and his gang called the Demons. Apparently.
What?
Yeah, it's Mr. Negative is
Yeah,
this
I'm
kind
trying
of
to
like
watch it right now.
he's this superhero mob boss, or not superhero. He's like the supervillain mob boss that he can. I'm not sure what his powers are, but apparently he can like turn himself into some kind of like dark, like a negative. Like he
I
looks
was
like
gonna
a
say it
neg-
looks like a negative
Yeah.
energy
Yeah.
or something like
Well,
that.
no. He looks like a negative. On like, well, you know, like how you look like you look at picture negatives like on film.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh.
He looks like that. He looks like a negative, like somebody took a negative of him, and that's what he looks like in real life.
What's his story?
Oh my god, the graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, it's like we're watching a
Did you
movie.
see that Fisk?
Yeah.
He's gonna fight Fisk too?
Well, yeah, he's
Is
well,
Daredevil
well,
gonna
no,
be in
I
it?
don't know if he fights Fisk. Fisk shows up in the trailer as like he's in jail already.
Okay.
So I don't know
Do you
if
think Daredevil will be in it?
I don't think so.
No,
It
I
looks
don't
like
think
it's
so.
just gonna.
That's just Spider-Man, man.
That's the thing. You never know because like with Arkham,
Maybe as a non-playable character.
maybe.
Yeah.
Because like with Arkham, you had other characters show up like Robin and
Yeah, yeah,
Nightwing and Oracle and all that stuff. So maybe I mean it's possible.
I know. I think they're gonna just purely dedicate it to Spider-Man because I think that like to add another big hero in the game.
Maybe like just to like.
Well, I mean,
Because
Yeah.
people are gonna like it.
not as like a playable character,
Exactly,
but like as
exactly.
somebody
'Cause
like
that would
he
be too tough.
encounters. Like I could see him easily encountering like somebody like Fantastic Four or somebody.
Okay, so yeah, that one. I mean, I guess I do see that.
Or just
but
like
I don't-
getting information from them, or maybe teaming up with them, but not something like, okay, now you're gonna play as the Thing.
Or like maybe
Which should be
yeah,
pretty cool.
or maybe like swings by Avengers Mansion
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh hey, Tony Stark, can you help
Thanks
me
for
out with
inviting
this?"
me, jerk.
It's like,
That's what he's gonna say. I didn't want to go either way.
See, this looks actually really good because you can actually do the things that you've always wanted to.
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Like,
yeah, I mean, like,
badass Spider-Man thing.
yeah, I mean, like, like,
mean
and
Arrow?
then he can do stealth, and then later on he does like actual full-on combat. He's like really acrobatic, and that's what I like about it. He's always jumping around. He's his webs are like a big part of the combat. Like unlike Batman, it was just like fist, kick,
That's true.
kick. Spider-Man's like throwing the webs around. I mean, technically, Batman did throw gadgets around, but not to the degree.
Yeah, for the
that
most
they're
part, it
showing
was
with this.
hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Like his webs are like a
That's true. With
serious
Spider-Man, you'll get like a good use of range instead of like.
Well, for Batman too, you have to like upgrade them. So if you want that point, you want to get that point, then you have to do like all the upgrades. But for this one, it looks like you can just you start out pretty good.
Yeah, pretty well.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it's.
I'm pretty sure.
Like in
No,
the
I'm
mil-
pretty sure there's still going to be something where like you got to upgrade.
I hope
this
so
and
because
then-
it's like it's a sense of reward and sense of accomplishment. The more you upgrade your character, it'll keep you playing.
But just like because later on in the trailer, there's like he's chasing a helicopter, and like he's like swinging after it, and like that looks awesome.
Like free road swinging.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Because like I played this one Spider-Man game, it was like just on rooftops the entire time.
Yeah, it was like probably Spider-Man 1 or something.
Yeah, I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, and then they when
I
Spider-Man
was as a
2,
kid too.
in Spider-Man 2, they opened it
You were
up and let
already a
you start
critic.
swinging. I was like, yes, they finally brought back that open world swing. So apparently, New York is going to be like open world. You can go
Nice.
wherever. From what they said, that you can go from wherever from pretty much the start of the game. It's like you don't have to like unlock the city. There's nothing locked behind any kind of wall.
Nice.
And
Oh
you
yeah,
can-
like or like in Grand Theft Auto, where like if you went past a place, you would, or San Andreas, you would like get like 6 stars immediately.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So there's nothing like that.
Nice.
Apparently, you can go wherever you want from the beginning of the game. And
It
apparently
looks
it's
like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they've got the new tower, the one that replaced the Trade Center,
Yeah, they were tracing.
Freedom Tower, I think they call it. That's apparently in the game. So I've never gotten to see that up close. So I'd like to check that out, at least in the game.
You know what, this does look like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. So it's apparently going to be pretty dope.
Well, very realistic then. I mean, like I haven't seen that tower either, but you know, if I can see it in the game, then
You pretty much you were
pretty much right there.
I
You've
mean-
seen what
I
tower,
go to New York every day.
you've seen what tower, you've seen them all. You don't have to go deal with New Yorkers because
But dang, like this, like this looks really good.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it.
I mean, they've been working on it for some time. They announced it, I think, last year at
Well, you know what?
E3, and then
They
they just
announced
showed it
God
off
of
now.
War, the newest God of War, like a decade ago. It feels, and it's still like, come on, I'm
I think
seeing the
it's,
same
isn't
YouTube
that
video.
December 2015?
Well, they
December
just dropped a
2015?
new God of War trailer out as well. They during E3.
Another one?
Yeah, just the new one. It just came out this week. So
Okay, I
E3
haven't seen that one
E3
yet.
was this week as we're recording this. It was I think they dropped it on either it was Monday or whatever. I went home one night this week and like watched Sony's press conference.
Did they finally give you like a release date for God of War?
They said early 2018, I think.
Son of a. Why would they show it to us so like?
Because we can get ready then.
I know
Yeah,
it's
let's
kind of
get
like
hype.
increased sales and everything, but come on, man.
Like I'm now
Playing with my
replaying
feelings
the
now.
old ones so that I can be ready for this one.
Yeah,
it's
get-
like
let's
it's
get
like
hype
meeting
on.
a girl, having her send you a picture of just her cleavage, and then her ignoring you for 2 years. And I'm like, all right, big boy, I'm ready. What? I have a wife now. Get out of here. I can't do this. Leave me alone, man.
Well, no, I think
Wasting
part
my
of the,
time.
I think part of the problem is that games are taking a lot longer to develop than they used to, and
Well, I mean, it's also a good thing.
And well, remember
Well, yeah.
Batman too? Like they kept saying, like, okay, this day, this day, this day. If
Same thing with
anything,
Grand Theft Auto.
and if anything, I'm still waiting and for the hypothetical Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my goodness.
they did drop a trailer for that, but
They
again,
always
no release date.
drop trailers, and it's usually 1.2 or 2.5 or
No,
2
no, this one
quarters.
this one is straight up Kingdom Hearts 3. They dropped a trailer for straight up Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, finally.
Well, you know what?
So they are making it now.
The thing is, like, I'm complaining about this, but at the same time, that's what I feel like ruined Assassin's Creed, is the fact that they kept throwing out so many games, like, year after year after year.
Speaking of which, there's a new Assassin's Creed game coming out this
Of
year.
course
as
there
well.
is, right? But, like, it's like, I didn't even finish the last one I played when he was, like, in France or whatever, because it was just, like, so poorly done. The story was lame. The things you did were lame. The way you played was lame. I was just like...
Apparently, the game was broken.
Yeah,
the
'cause I was like-
graphics were all crap. And
Yeah, exactly. Like the graphics were crappy. The way it made you stay within, like, because like for Assassin's Creed 3, what they would do is like when you try to leave too far away, it would say like your memory cannot blah blah blah.
Yeah. They
For
did
this
that in all
one,
of them.
it would like kill you,
Okay.
or like you could see past everything,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like graphics from 2000.
Oh yeah.
And it's like back in Assassin's Creed 3, like everything was still beautiful in the outside world that you couldn't get into. But with this one, it's like they just got lazy. But also because they kept trying to push game every single year.
Yeah, I mean that's primarily it. I think it's like, and I think that's the reason why you're seeing a lot of games get pushed out this year. Especially you're not getting like release dates like we used to, is because the game companies are recognizing, one, it takes a lot longer time to make these games and make them well. Nobody wants to be that game,
Exactly.
Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
Unity or whatever it was called. Nobody wants to be the
Unity,
next
Unity.
Assassin's Creed Unity, and everybody wants to be like, okay, we want to make our game good. So we're going to take as much time as we need,
Yeah.
and if it
Your Grand
means
Theft
we're going
Auto
to take
5
3
kept-
years, we're going to
Yeah.
take 3 years.
But at the same time, too, that's why they're also releasing the Xbox One X. First we're going to
Wasn't it
bring
supposed
out
to be
this.
called the Xbox Scorpion at first?
Well, that
Or
was its
Scorpio?
working title was Scorpio, but they
Okay.
just announced it at E3 that it's going to be Xbox One X.
Somebody
It's gonna be
really
the
thought
most
hard about
powerful
that
gaming
one.
system, right?
Yeah, the most powerful gaming system
It
that
is.
you're going to pay $500 for. Which
is.
you can
But
But
get.
Because, I mean, the thing
exactly,
is,
wouldn't
right
you
now,
wait to
PS
release your games then before I want my console out? So then you buy my console and then I'm going to release all the awesome games with it?
Well, see, that's the thing. You can still get all of those
The same
games.
games, yeah.
But
on
I want it
PlayStation.
with the most powerful console made.
Well,
you
you
really?
yeah, PlayStation
Yes.
4,
Do you
the
really wanna-
PS4 Pro right now is the most powerful console, but what I really like is how competitive they're getting, that they're pushing out new consoles a lot faster than they were before.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's gonna be next? I don't know,
PlayStation
but I'm
5.
excited and I have money. Here you
I
go.
don't like the fact that it's just iterative. It's like PlayStation 4, then PlayStation 4 Pro, and now it's Xbox One and
This is gonna be-
Xbox One X.
I'm
And you
waiting,
know what? It's gonna
I'm
be
waiting
quick-
for the Super Mega Ultra DS.
Or
that,
right,
that's
or
licensed.
Dr.
Thank you.
DS.
I want
Dr. DS.
What I
He has
want,
its PhD.
what I want one day is for there to just be a console where I can just literally play everything.
Well, that is true. Like backwards compatible for
Yeah,
everything.
and then if I need to if they make a better game, then I can just pop in something into that
Nice.
console and just
So
be
it's
like,
just-
okay, this thing, boop, okay, now my console can do
Well,
it.
then, but the thing is, you're losing a lot of the old games. They have a lot of different qualities, and then, the graphics were different. That's why I like that they came out with the NES because it's all the old ones all back together again. But you can't
Oh, the
you can't
classic?
combine them. Yeah, you can't combine them all.
Yeah, that's
You lose
true.
quality.
Oh yeah, speaking of NES Classic, there's apparently going to be a. Let me see here. There's apparently going to be a Genesis version of that. So that's coming out.
Oh my God, I used to turn off the TV to make sure nobody thought the TV was on because you can't save on those.
Yeah. I remember doing that.
nobody touch it. We'll just
remember that.
pretend it's off.
You wake up Sunday morning and it's just play video games and it's Sean, it's time to go to church now, and it's oh crap. Turn the TV off and just put a blanket over it or something so nobody can see the red light on it. Or put a piece of tape on it so nobody can see it.
Do you know how many times I had to start over for Sonic because somebody kept turning off the TV and I'm like, damn it!
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
This
Oh my
was way
God.
before your age.
I had
to
the
let you
Nintendo
know.
64, so
Apparently, they're gonna do, from what I'm hearing, rumors, they're apparently gonna do a Super Nintendo version of the NES Classic 2. That's what I hear. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I definitely know the Genesis is real. But the Super Nintendo is probably real too.
Okay, so the Genesis, was a very old system. You couldn't save.
couldn't say.
Couldn't save, so once you turned it off, you start
That
all
was it.
over.
So what was the point of it?
For fun.
You played video games on it,
Yeah.
son. That's what happened.
So there's no story. It's just
You get the memories.
You get
It
there.
reminds me of
There were
Grand Theft
stories,
Auto
but it was
Vice City, where you had to save at certain save points.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
BS.
God, that happened to me a lot in Pokemon,
hated
where
it.
you play for hours and then your battery dies. Because it's the
God.
old Game Boys.
Or we didn't have a memory card for a while either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
This was
So,
before memory cards.
No, there's no idea of memory card. You just have to accept
Damn.
that if you're gonna play this,
And I thought I had
you
it
either
rough
dedicate
without a
your
memory
life
card.
to it.
It's you had to
Or
beat
you-
that game in 3 hours or you were done, son.
Yeah, or
You know what? I beat
it's over.
the last. I don't know if it's the last Star Wars game, but it was the Force Awakens 2. I beat that game in 4 hours.
The Force Awakens? You mean Force Unleashed?
Unleashed.
Yeah, yeah.
I beat that game in 4 hours.
Well, that game was short.
The entire game.
That game was.
Yeah.
I hated
A
it.
lot of people hated that game.
It was because it.
I mean, it was
it's
fun,
good.
but-
It's Star Wars. It's super
Yeah,
fun.
it's Star Wars.
But it's
Everybody's
I'm
so
doing
Star
4
Wars
hours.
games.
It's so short, but I think part of that was that shortly after that point, they just got rid of that entire company that made the Star Wars
Wow.
game, LucasArts. They got LucasArts went because Disney bought them.
Oh yeah, and remember now Disney has money, so they can do
So
whatever
now
they
Disney's-
So why not just finish the damn game?
I don't know. I mean,
they
they
did-
like
Battlefront
did,
is
but
doing
I
way
mean,
better.
why finish the game if you're not getting paid? You know what I mean? So I mean, they shut down that company, but I think that's pretty much what happened. Next news story was Mary Poppins returns. There's going to be a Mary Poppins sequel.
I know what that is.
Upcoming American musical
She's a
fantasy
nanny.
comedy film directed by Rob Marshall, written by Dave
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
McKee.
She's not in it. She
Yep.
sings songs.
Yeah, you don't remember Mary Poppins?
No, he's talking about. He doesn't.
Oh, you don't remember Mary
I
Poppins?
don't know Mary Poppins.
You
he
don't know
doesn't-
Mary Poppins?
Did you not get that reference in Guardians of the Galaxy? When
Yeah,
he's like,
dude.
I'm freaking Mary Poppins.
Yeah, he was like, you look like Mary Poppins. And he was like, was he cool? And he's like, no, it's not a he.
Again, I'm 20 years old.
Okay, but Mary Poppins is basically this story about this British family who's like, I think their mom died.
I think you're thinking of The Sound of Music.
No. It was the British, the two little kids, and then they had their dad, and then their mom died, then they needed a nanny.
I took the song "Spoonful of Sugar" literal because I was like, I have a cold. Yeah, she said that this will work.
A spoonful of sugar. Well, no, I mean the point was that you needed a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down.
And that's where her sugar addiction started.
So you had to take the medicine first, and then the spoon of sugar.
I'm sitting there like, why isn't this working?
Oh, God. Picture you just eating sugar, like coughing. It's like,
The doctor's
why
like,
is this not working?
The doctor's like, why aren't
More
you getting better?
More sugar.
Just give me that chocolate.
And I think like I couldn't get how to multiply 8. The ABCs were difficult spelling, but man, I learned how to spell that freaking long word, fragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilistic.
No, now it's over.
expialidocious.
Oh, no,
It's over. It's out of my mind.
But back to the sugar.
Now
How's your
all
type 2
600
diabetes?
Oh, it's doing great. Yeah, I'm actually really good. Doing really well this time.
You still have at least one leg, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's an American
One and a
musical
half.
fantasy comedy film directed by Rob Marshall, written by David McGee, sequel to the 1964 film Marry Poppins. Film stars Emily Blunt as Mary Poppins. It's got
Ooh, good
Lin-Manuel
choice.
Miranda in it. From Hamilton fame. It's got also Ben Whishaw, Emily Mortimer, Pixie Davies, Joel Dawson, Nathaniel Saleh, people you probably don't know. Julie Walters, Colin Firth is going to be in it, and Meryl Streep is going to play, apparently, I think, Mary Poppins' cousin.
What? Give
Or
her a
aunt?
bigger role.
I think she has a decent-sized role. I
mean,
think
I
she's
guess-
just going to play Mary Poppins' cousin or aunt or whatever.
Mary Streep.
Meryl
Anyway.
Streep's amazing, but
Yeah.
okay. Apparently, the movie's set 25 years after the original film. It's going to feature Mary Poppins, the former nanny of Jane and Michael Banks, revisiting them after they have a family tragedy. It's going to be released December 25th, 2018, so Christmas 2018, giving it one of the longest gaps in between film sequels in history. This original one came out in 1964, and it's not 2018.
There's not been a longer gap since the First Testament.
Now we have the New Testament.
Right?
It's
waiting
so
for that.
long, we just have to call it the Old
Yeah,
Testament
right.
now.
I've been waiting for that release all my life.
It's like, oh snap, there's a New Testament now? So, have you heard of this New
Originally,
Testament?
it was the Testament Part 2. Just change it to the New Testament.
Okay. You remember the Old Testament that had God in it? It had Moses. And
God's son.
Now it's got his son. Oh my God, it's the sequel, yo. It's got his son. He comes to die for your sins. Oh my God.
We're gonna have so much fun in hell together.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you should call Lucifer your dad.
Yo, when he rolls with these 12 dudes, he got a whole
Oh, my
gang.
goodness.
Got a whole gang of brothers, yo. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be the best sequel ever.
It went from Mary
I don't know, though.
Poppins
I
to
hear
the
the main
Testament.
character dies at the end. So.
Okay. No spoilers.
Spoilers, son. Nah, but he comes back though.
So, yeah, we're going to.
Apparently, there's a sequel called Book of Mormon. It's complete garbage.
We just burned the entire church of Latter-day Saints.
Apparently, the Mary Poppins movie sequel takes place in 1935 during the Great Depression in the United Kingdom. Now grown up, Jane and Michael Banks, along with Michael's 3 children, Annabelle, Georgie, and John, are visited by their former nanny following the death of Michael's wife. So apparently, it's Mary Poppins again, only with the kids from the first one grown up, and Mary Poppins is apparently still the same age somehow. Because
She's a more
magic.
too.
I couldn't tell, like, when I was younger, I couldn't tell if she was, like, a magical being or a demon. Like, I was like, what are you?
Yeah, I mean, she had magic powers. She
She-
could fly with an
But
umbrella.
the thing is,
You guys
I
can't do
couldn't, I couldn't tell, like, are you just on some weird trip, or is this
that's
actually really happening
Like,
right
did she
now?
give those kids drugs?
She's so high in LSD, she's
Is
like
that
floating.
is that the sugar?
It's the sugar. It's just a sugar high. That's all
does
it
have
was.
some medicinal properties.
Kids are now in a diabetic coma somewhere. And the last piece of news was the Black Panther teaser trailer, which I just showed you guys. First teaser trailer for Marvel's Black Panther, having aired just during the Game 4 NBA Finals. Chadwick Boseman is T'Challa the Black Panther, newly crowned king of Wakanda. You also get a glimpse of Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger from Creed. Wakanda Exile sets out to dethrone the Black Panther and the Dora Milaje's all-female Special Forces squad of the Black Panther, his personal bodyguards.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Because no one does it better.
I know. And apparently, one of them, one of his personal bodyguard, the Dora Milaje, the all-female bodyguard squad, is apparently played by Michonne from Walking Dead.
No way!
Okay.
Yes. That's a perfect choice.
That's perfect.
That's a
set.
perfect choice.
Apparently, she's the head.
But that's not
bodyguard.
talking about The Walking Dead at all, because I still don't know who that new guy kills. What?
Negan?
I still don't know who he kills.
You still don't know?
I still don't know.
Like, how do you not know?
Because
like,
I haven't
figured
watched
somebody
it.
would have told you by now.
No, I don't have many friends.
Like, you figured the internet would have told you by now.
No, thankfully.
Not even
Wow.
the internet.
Not even the internet. Like,
You
yeah,
managed to
apparently.
not get spoiled on
Yeah.
the Negan killing?
Yeah.
Yet? Oh my god, that's like, how
But
long
for
ago
the
was
record, I'm figuring it's either a redhead guy, because like whoever he killed.
Nobody tells him.
Oh yeah, no, don't tell me, because like I figured it's him just because like when he killed him, no one ran to help him. He didn't try to fight back. He kind of just took it like a champ. So
Well, I mean, they were all tied up.
they were all tied up, but when he was gonna kill one of the other people, someone ran. Someone tried to stop him, and like they got a beating or something.
Well, yeah, and I think like, after that point, they were like, no, I guess we can't get up and...
But if Rick sees someone try to kill his son, Rick is gonna jump in the way no matter what. Like if Asian guy sees someone try to kill his wife, he's gonna run in the way.
So wait, you saw who he killed the first time?
Why do you
I
not
saw
know
who
people's
he
names?
tried. Because I'm bad with names.
Well, wait,
I think his name starts with a G.
so you know he kills the one dude.
No. I don't know who he kills
Okay.
at all. So, just stray away from
So
the
you
Walking
haven't.
Dead.
So you didn't see him. You didn't see any of the people he killed.
No.
Okay.
I just saw him make a badass speech, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. So you just saw him walking around, and then he's like doing the eeny meeny miny mo thing.
Yeah,
and he's
pretty
like,
much.
You
Exactly.
Are it. And
Exactly.
then and then it cuts
And then
to
like
black.
it cuts to like the person's point of view of him beating them with a bat, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what episode you're
Okay.
on.
Yeah. I'm like the last episode of that season.
Yeah.
But the thing that pisses me off, it's like, here's one episode once a week, and halfway through the season, we're going to cut to like a 3-4 month break.
Now you know how it goes with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, except
Oh,
for now
what?
it's like a year
Yeah.
plus, and now apparently the last season, the season between like this one that we're getting this year in July, and the last season is apparently going to be even more than that. There's probably going to be like 2-year gap.
This is why I just watch stuff on Netflix. 'Cause it's like, well, besides like,
Well, you can't watch
Defenders,
this on Netflix because
Yeah.
it's only on HBO or DVD. But you have to
I
wait
just
for the
stream
DVDs.
it.
to
Yeah.
come out.
Exactly. Well, see, that's the thing is because like most of the things on Netflix, it's like I already have every episode at my disposal. I just finished Hell on Wheels. It took me like maybe 3 weeks.
I finished watching The Glitter Force.
I don't know what
Oh my
that is.
god!
What?
I don't know what that is.
It's so
It's
cute.
like an anime.
It's so
like
cute.
Sailor Moon.
It's got a little character, and her
Hell on
voice
Wheels
is just
was badass, though.
adorable. Who?
Hell on Wheels.
Hell on Wheels.
Oh, okay.
It was super good.
We're talking about the
really
Glitter
good.
Force now.
No.
Glitter
There's
Force.
Glitter
I don't
Lucky
even know what the hell you're
and Glitter
talking about.
It's like
Spring, and
it's Sailor Moon on Netflix.
but it's Sailor Moon with like more puppies and kittens and rainbows.
It's like Sailor Moon
Are you just like
mixed with-
searching for your childhood? Were you molested?
Show me on the doll where he touched it.
Apparently, the Black Panther movie, back to what we're talking about, is going to be directed by the same director, Ryan Coogler, who directed Creed. The film features the predominantly black cast, or as I prefer to call them, the most black movie ever in the history of mankind. The movie so black that it qualifies for the United Negro College Fund, or the movie so black that Al Sharpton's already on standby and the theaters decide not to show it. Or my favorite was the movie so black that cutting scenes from it might actually qualify as a hate crime.
Right.
Just play the whole thing, guys. Just play the whole thing.
but he messed up.
Yeah.
We're recording this right now. It's talking about cutting the scene. You want to go to jail, sir?
It sounds like you're being racist right now.
The movie so black you might get arrested just from coming home to
Nice.
see it.
Yeah, like quoting the scene. Stop resisting!
It's like, where were you then? Where were you tonight? Oh, we just saw the Black Panther film. Get out of the car!
Right.
Apparently, like I said, it's got Walking Dead's Danae Gurira or Michonne. Whatever.
Michonne.
And also it's got Lupita Nyong'o from Force Awakens and 12 Years a Slave. Let's see here. Wakanda, fiction, African nation in the comics. The most advanced country on the planet will figure immensely in the story, which promises to be a mix of superhero action and political intrigue. And it doesn't come until February next year.
What?
Yeah, February 16, 2018.
But at first I didn't know much about him, but like reading in the comics and things like that, because eventually, like spoiler alert, he ends up marrying Storm.
Yeah.
So, and she ends up becoming queen.
Wait,
And
he
it's
ends up
just-
marrying Storm?
Yeah, Storm from the
yeah,
X-Men.
X-Men.
That is so. Oh my goodness.
And,
an
and she's
eargasm.
just
Did
like
you
the
go any
most
further than that, though?
beautiful queen.
Did you go any further than that?
Of
though?
course, Storm is like drop dead. Like
Because Black Panther is like one of my favorites. I literally have just about every Black Panther comic ever made,
course
except
you
for
do.
I've got it like on this computer that I'm looking at right now.
I have the
just about-
Hispanic Panther.
except for
I have
He just
Captain
sits-
America because I'm
All right. He just sits around and gets drunk.
yeah, except for the only ones I don't have are like the original like Jungle Beat stories where he showed up. Like, because apparently that's like one of the best story arcs of all time. But anyway, that's it for the news. So I guess we'll get into the topics of discussion now. So, which one of you wants to go first?
We're gonna talk about My Little Pony and the newest season that ended up coming out. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so I have been shipping Cadence and Shining Armor together for the longest time, and they ended up making a baby together. It's
Wait,
very
hold
hard.
on.
this a
They made
kid's show?
Yeah, I was about to say this is a kid show.
They don't show those scenes. You just kind of have to imply it, like where do babies come from? The stork or something like that. It's horses.
Vaginas.
Babies come from
Horses.
Horse eye do also have a giant.
horse eye.
Yeah, horse eye. Oh, sorry. They have a giant eye.
And they end up making baby Flurry Heart, and she's the most adorable thing that you've ever seen. She's so cute with like little wings, and she's actually an alicorn. So they haven't exactly said why that happened.
Which ones got together and made this baby?
Shining Armor and Princess Cadence.
Okay, so now I want everybody to imagine Shining Armor on top of this.
Nice, right?
Mounting her.
I was like, Katie, who's a bad one? I want you to neigh for me, baby. Can you neigh for me?
Why are you guys ruining this for me?
They're the ones that ruined it.
You're the one that brought it up.
Telling kids about horse sex. They should have known that till they click on the wrong video.
So the thing I've always been curious about is what are bronies? What is that?
It's people that are like obsessed with it, right?
No, bronies. Yes, it's people who are obsessed with it, but it's also like guys, girls,
Yeah, I had a
old
coworker.
people, and they just talk about My Little Pony. They go to pony conventions.
There's a pony convention?
There is a pony convention.
It sounds more like a furry thing. Right? You all just get on top
Do
of
not,
each other.
do not associate us together.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like a sex thing.
okay, look, I had a coworker when I worked at a plant nursery. Like, just the biggest redneck you could think of, chewing tobacco while he's smoking a cigarette, while he's beating his wife, who's also his sister type of guy. And just like, he came in on his first day with a bright pink My Little Pony backpack while he's chewing tobacco, and just like sets it down like no big deal. I was like, what's going on here? It was a brony. He had been infected.
That's so hot.
We've lost.
So that's all it takes.
We lost
Ladies and
one.
gentlemen, if you want Natalie,
You
just
see something, say something. You
Bring a
see a brony with a My Little Pony backpack. You say something.
It's
First I
because
was
you're
thinking
confident.
pedophile.
You're confident in yourself, and you're just like, I love My Little Pony and the power
he
of
was a
friendship. And
pedophile.
you learn things from these shows. Like, yeah, I should probably be a good friend, or maybe I shouldn't lock my sister
again,
away
ladies
up on the
and
moon.
gentlemen,
So,
just bring a pony.
Wait.
You can have Natalie.
Wait, they locked up a sister on the moon?
well, the sun and the moon, they're ponies, represented by ponies, and one of them locked the other one away in the moon for like 100 years. So, they kind of got into a fight.
That is dark.
Kind of reminds you of Supernatural.
Just gonna lock you up in the moon for 100 years.
You were bad.
That's like it sounds like something from like an anime. It's like this superhero comes out of the moon after 100 years. I've been locked away for
super time
100
out,
years.
yeah.
I want my
Entity,
revenge.
Locked away for 10,000 years.
Yeah.
You are not prepared. I like
In
World of
space,
Warcraft.
no one can hear you scream.
Come
So,
to my realm.
so then
This
these
is my
princesses-
world, my world.
There's a princess of love and the moon and the sun and
Which one locked which
friendship.
one up in the moon?
Okay, the sun locked up the one in the moon. She was like, okay, so you're gonna be here, but then she got the princess of friendship to make her happy and loving again, and then
Yeah, she's
finally.
lucky she got the princess of friendship because otherwise, revenge story of epic proportions. It's come back for revenge. It's pony revenge.
Okay, but in the My Little Pony comics, it takes like so much a darker turn, and
There's
and, like,
comics?
there-
And they're
You guys
darker.
are taking this too far, man.
there's comics, there's conventions.
Like, how'd you guys
there's
start?
Like how dark we talking? Like
series.
they like the ponies like comes out with like a knife and it's just like I'm gonna
Stabbing.
gut you.
Starts raping the other horse.
No, it's like darker stories, not like I'm gonna
Parental
shank you with my horn.
Parental
Nice.
discretion is advised.
Yeah, right.
It's rated PG.
Very special episode of My Little Pony. Starlight Stardust does some cocaine.
See, I knew
They
you
do like
watched
they,
it.
they do
I
no,
knew
they do
you
like
watched it.
they do like a samurai thing where a pony is like he doesn't say one word. You just see him walking towards a place. It's raining in the background. Everything's in black and white. He drops his sword. You see something dripping, but you're not sure what. He slowly approaches another pony. Everything's dead silent. And as the pony turns around, he picks up his sword and slices his head off. And all you hear is shling,
Yeah.
like that type.
Pony Vengeance.
It's like you read the
Coming
comics.
soon.
Yeah, then you see the title. Yeah, Pony Vengeance
Coming this summer.
coming to a hay barn.
This summer.
Ladies,
Giddy up.
you will not be holding your horses for this.
Anyways, you guys are lucky the power of friendship is keeping us right here.
Power of friendship. All right, Carlos, what's your topic?
It's a Shadow of War.
Shadow of War?
Yeah, Shadow of War. You know they sold out on their Mithra version that was like $300. I know because I was checking for weeks and they didn't reintroduce it.
Okay, so the thing about
He also
Shadow
was
of
looking
War
for
is
$300.
the thing about Shadow of War that
It came with stuff, with physical stuff.
An actual item?
yeah, I
A
mean,
few. It came with a statue of.
That was sarcasm.
It came with a statue of a dragon. It came with a map of the new place you're gonna be in. It came with a ring. I
want the ring.
Ring of power.
Ooh, I do want the ring.
Exactly,
I do
and
like
it came
jewelry.
with. It came with a few other things, and they sold out. They sold out like a
well, I
week.
mean, they always sell out. That's what happens.
Yeah, but the thing is, they kept restocking everything, and like by the time I heard like there was a Mithra version, because I just had my mind set on the gold version, which is like $100,
How much is this one?
300. Mithra version costs the same as almost the same as a console.
He took out a loan.
Three versions for the price.
Yeah,
of
right.
one.
Hey, you get like a garrison bonus, treasure chest and stuff.
Garrison bonus treasure.
But yeah,
That's
they're
a-
gonna have the badass things in this.
That's the thing about pre-orders that I just don't like is that they're asking you to pay for this thing, like they're asking you to pay up front for this thing that you don't know what it is going to be yet.
But the thing is, like, it's better than like pre-ordering, and it's like, oh, you get this character that you can unlock maybe later, and we're also gonna sell it later too. So it's not really that special.
Well, yeah. I mean, pre-orders used to be the thing that you did to make sure you got a copy of this game because you weren't sure if they were going
But
to
now
sell
it's
it.
But
like
sometimes it
extras.
comes with like really cool stuff, like a poster or something. But now it's like,
This one came out with cool stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
Like
I mean,
a
the thing is, you don't hear that
12-inch
anymore.
statue.
You don't
Yeah, but
hear
I
that
mean,
anymore.
yeah, but you're just talking about a statue and then like
A dragon statue.
Yeah, a dragon statue, or whatever. But like,
Or I'm
before-
sorry, a lizard with wings statue.
Yeah, but
Thank
you
you.
don't.
Be politically correct.
But now you don't even know how this game is even going to be yet. If it's going to be.
I played
good or not.
Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor was badass. It won like so many awards,
yeah.
and I beat the game twice.
Well, yeah, but so like Mass Effect.
No
like,
life.
No.
Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 were awesome, but Mass Effect Andromeda sucked. I mean, it was really bad.
Yeah, but I mean, you've seen them.
I mean, the game. I mean,
yeah,
the story was
looks.
good. It was like it looks okay, but I mean,
But like
the-
you've seen like the things you've seen how they play in Shadow of War. You've seen them attack other garrisons, and you've seen the things you can do.
yeah, I know, but that's just stuff that they want you to see. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just
Sure.
the stuff that the game developers are like worked like forever on, and now they're putting that part out there. They're not
Well, I
putting
hope
out the part where you run from that place to another place, and that could be garbage.
Running is fun.
Well, you know,
You can jump over things, and it gives you a speed boost if you tap X at the right time.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like they're just not.
You're so agile.
People. There's always these parts that are. That's why I don't like the pre-order, the whole culture around pre-order and the things. Like it's like
I don't normally pre-order. In fact, I've never pre-ordered anything. But for Shadow of War, I am still gonna get the gold.
Yeah,
version.
no, don't get me wrong.
Also
Like,
for Red Dead Redemption.
and I pre-ordered Mass Effect Andromeda and I was disappointed. But still, I mean, I get it. Like if you've got enough faith in the product, then I can see pre-ordering. But I like everybody wants you to pre-order. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Okay, but what were we saying?
Now these old brittle bones were breaking down.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
No,
Pre-orders.
yeah, and Shadow of War, which is gonna be badass. Everyone should pre-order it. Shadow of War, please endorse me. I will get like 7 whole people to buy your game.
Carlos
7.
will
I won't make
fillet
7 different
everyone
purchases.
in the entire Shadow of War offices.
Shadow of War, like I seriously beat that game twice. And both times I had like all of the collectibles. The only things I didn't do on the second one was do all the hunter achievements, which is basically like find specific types of plants and kill specific types of animals. But that was because my PlayStation broke and I couldn't transfer the data. Because in order to do that, the PlayStation you're transferring the data from has to be able to connect to the Wi-Fi. And the next time I tried to turn it on, Steam came out, so I didn't try again. But that's how I got the PS4 Pro. Because I broke my PlayStation.
Oh, so you got a PS4 Pro now?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
that
Dope, you
story.
can play Destiny with me.
Wait, I couldn't on just the PS4?
Well, probably could have, but I don't
as well.
care.
He's
You
just
play-
caring now that he has someone to play with. That's it.
Yes, Destiny
John's
2.
always playing with himself.
Destiny 2. It's gonna be awesome.
There's too many references in this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. It's like,
Take a shot every time you
Right.
hear a reference.
Yeah, every time you hear a reference, just take a shot and you'll be like completely in the hospital by the time you get done with this podcast because you'll have alcohol poisoning. Off your stomach.
Oh yeah, right. We're gonna take a shot.
anytime someone mentions masturbation.
Or just any kind of sex act in general.
Right,
Just, take a shot whenever there's a sex act in general.
I mean, you guys ruined my Little Pony skit, so I mean,
Yeah,
We
we
did
oh
it.
my God.
My
That-
Little Pony ruined My Little Pony. Oh my
God, My Little
Babies
Pony.
now?
Yeah,
When did they have a baby in SpongeBob?
yeah. This,
The only baby they had was the clam baby, and that was adopted.
was it adopted?
Yeah, it was
it
adopted.
adopted?
They found it on the side of the road or whatever, and they just took it home and they tried
So
to take care of it.
SpongeBob
And
and-
Patrick was he was pretending to go to work every day. And SpongeBob was a stay-at-home mom.
And Patrick was like, there aren't that many diapers. And he was like, what about these? What about these? And then he like, it's all over the couch and it's inside of the walls, and then the entire house is made out of diapers. Oh, SpongeBob.
That's a good show. I love that show. We'll have to talk about like old Nickelodeon shows on some.
Hey,
We
Arnold,
do.
Rocket Powers. You know what?
Rugrats.
Other podcast. Oh, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic. Okay, well, my topic today is John Wick.
Oh, John Wick. I only watched the first one.
It's fine. This is fine.
I want to know what the hell he did.
What did you think the story was? I
I was so
I
I
liked
was
it. My
so
wife liked it a
confused.
What did you think what had happened was?
I was so confused when I was like, okay, so you did all this because of the puppy?
Well, because he was having a bad day and someone annoyed him.
I know.
And also, I would kill a bunch of people if they killed my dog. No questions asked. If someone kills my dog, I
Yeah.
will kill them.
Yeah, it's a good old fashioned revenge story. It's like
Yeah.
you killed my dog, now you have to die.
Yeah, now you do have
It's
to
like
die.
Inigo Montoya style.
Like sometimes we're like, God, she's acting like somebody killed her puppy. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's,
Somebody did kill his
yeah,
puppy.
somebody killed his
Yeah.
puppy.
And that was like, it was like his wife gave him that puppy.
Like, Natalie, I know you love your kids, but when you have a dog that you love,
As a father.
as
As a dog owner.
As a dog owner, you'll understand
One day when you're a
that
dog
day has
owner.
not happened yet, but it will.
Yeah, it's not like having two kids
She
at
doesn't get
all.
it. She doesn't get it.
It's not like having two kids at all. Those kids talk back.
Audience, she doesn't get
I
it.
feel like I don't know love now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't, because I know you have two twin daughters, but they can never give you the kind
They
of love
can't.
that a
They
puppy
just
can.
can't. Okay, they can't. Are they gonna come at you when you get home from a long day of work and just lick your face?
No,
Well, yeah, they kind of sometimes do that.
Not all the time though.
Oh, okay.
not all the time. Can you look into their eyes and say, "Hey, I know you can't talk back to me, but I missed you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you missed me.
Yeah. Sometimes
Because I
I
can
have
see
full-on
yours.
conversations with my dog.
I can see your tail wagging.
Yeah.
I know you agree.
Most of the time they're in my head.
I know
but he
you're happy
understands
right
me.
now. I know you're happy right now. I don't have
Because
to ask
it's
you.
more of an emotional connection.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty much justifying 100% that what John Wick did.
Yeah.
It was totally justified.
Totally just if all those people wouldn't have gotten in his way, then only the one rich snobby kid would have died.
Yeah, I mean,
but everyone has to get in his way.
Remember they got on the phone. Like in the beginning of the movie. This is the thing I love about John Wick. It's not so much John Wick and what he does. It's everyone else's reactions to John Wick are just perfect. Everyone is terrified of this guy, except for the people that don't know. The people that don't know end up dead.
When the son comes up to him, he's like, okay, so let's kill him. And then his dad like punches him in the gut. He's like, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand still. You're gonna shut up. And you're gonna wait for him to kill you.
Yeah, you're gonna do nothing because you can do nothing.
And then he punches the shit out of him again.
He's like, Dad, I can make this right. It was one of my favorite part was when he, after the part where they kill a dog, they steal his car, they take it to John Leguizamo's chop shop, and they're like, John Leguizamo, give me the stuff for this car so I can own this car. And then John Leguizamo's like, get the hell out of here.
I don't want to be associated with this.
I don't want any of this.
I don't want this.
And then he's like, we owe you. John Leguizamo's like, get out of my place.
Give me the president's car. Give me the Pope's car. Not John Wick's car.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. And then John Wick shows up like an hour later.
Yeah.
He takes the bus. He shows up like an hour later. John Wick was almost like pouring him a drink. And he's like, here you go. His hand's shaking. He's like giving him the cup. He's like, what's the car here? He's like, it was. And then like later on, the mob boss calls John Leguizamo and he's like, I heard you hit my son. And then he's like, yeah, I hit your son. And he's like, want to tell me why you hit my son? He's like, well, he stole John Wick's car and killed his dog. And then the guy's like, oh.
Yeah, right? Like, how often does a drug lord just stop in his tracks? I get it now. Okay.
He's like, I totally understand.
My bad. I
He's like,
misunderstand.
you know what? That's my fault.
That's
I didn't trade him right.
Enjoy your day. Relax.
Like,
just don't worry.
You should have popped the cap in him. You should have just
you slap him?
And you let him come here.
You sent him on his way. You let him keep the car. He's like, you should have just told him to get out and leave the car.
You should have been calling me, not me calling you.
I was like, why the fuck did you not call me? And then he goes in and he goes in and talks to the lawyer who's like the Allstate guy. It's like the Mayhem Allstate guy. And he's like, you see my son?
Well, see, here's the thing.
And he's like, but that guy was telling him all this good news. He's giving him all this good news. He's like, oh, they agreed to our terms. Oh, we're gonna make a whole bunch of money. He's like, why aren't you happy? And he's like, you see my son?
We got the world by the balls.
Yeah,
we're ready.
We're gonna take over everything.
But John Wick is coming.
It's like, yeah, John Wick's coming to kill us all.
That's not important. Put it on the back burner. Where's my son?
Right?
Then he's telling the story.
Well, see, the backstory is also what gets to me because it's the entire time my wife and I are just wait, so what the hell did this guy do that everyone is absolutely terrified of him?
Yeah, that's the thing I love about this movie is that
even throughout the crazy action scenes, we're like, what did he do to get?
Throughout the first movie, you never really get a sense of that. You get more of a sense of that in the second movie. That he's just this legend in the assassin world. And just everybody knows this guy. Everybody he's the guy that they tell the story in the first one that he's he's the crazy they call him the boogeyman, and there's oh, he's not the guy, he's not the boogeyman, he's the guy you send to kill the boogeyman.
Yeah.
And he's that good. He's he can go anywhere, he can kill anybody. You lock yourself in a room with no windows and no other doors, and somehow he's already behind you. Yeah. It's that's him, and it's he's just this legendary figure. That's what I like about it, is that no one ever really explains why he's a legendary figure. You don't get any of his backstory. He just is. It's he's just a force of nature almost. That's what I love.
And he is so handsome. My goodness. Anywhere, anytime. Just
my goodness.
Keanu Reeves doesn't age, does he?
He doesn't. He just gets better.
That's
he just gets better.
That's the 27th time you said that today.
He's got the beard and everything, but he looks pretty
Yeah,
much
he
the
looks
same
same
as
as
he
the
did
Matrix.
in Matrix.
Oh, just
You know,
so
even
handsome.
Eminem has aged more than he has.
So
Because
handsome.
you can tell, like, Eminem, like
Like he's like 40 something now.
yeah, like you can
Keanu
tell,
Reeves
like,
is like in his 50s, I think.
and he still looks like the exact same, man.
Looks like he did in his 20s. That guy's like amazing. What I really like about Keanu Reeves is like just like a person though. Like he lives like a normal person.
Yeah, he's a humble guy.
Yeah.
But isn't it also
he still
because
takes
he's,
the
like-
train to like.
Isn't he like hasn't he been depressed since his like career started though? Because like was it his best friend?
Well, I don't know if
I
he's
think
like,
it was his wife that passed
I don't
away.
know if he's like depressed or anything, but it's just like he's gone through a whole bunch of stuff in his life.
He has.
Yeah, but like he lives like a normal dude. He like takes the train to work every day.
And what train would this be? If you,
Like-
just
Like,
if
I-
someone wanted to know.
I don't know. I've seen like there's like pictures. There's like a whole bunch of pictures online of like just people who've seen Keanu Reeves just on the train, and it's just like, oh, it's freaking Keanu Reeves, and they're like, yeah, he rides with us every day. It's like all the regulars on the train like know him.
Does he like long hair, short hair?
No, it's just like well, I don't know. I mean, probably all of the above because he's like just always on the train. Like he always donates stuff to charity. Yeah,
Nice.
like he like a lot like most of his money that he makes he donates to charity. Like probably like 90% of the money he makes. he
That's
donates to charity.
crazy.
Or something like that. I can't remember, but it's like
Humble,
he
handsome.
lives in like this regular.
Take me now.
He lives in this like regular apartment. He doesn't live in like a mansion or anything. He lives in like a regular apartment. I mean, it's probably a nice apartment.
Yeah.
Like a probably really nice apartment.
Yeah,
that we
but
probably
nothing
couldn't
like
afford. But
extravagant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's not like some super.
Well,
like,
Kendrick
Bill Gates
Lamar is the
mansion.
same way. He still lives in an apartment with his girlfriend. He bought his parents a house in L.A., just a normal house.
Yeah, it's like that's like
Yeah,
I
still doing
feel
the
like
same
that's
thing.
how I would live if I had like that kind of money. It's like that's how I would want to live if I had that kind of money. So I just want to be normal. And he seems like he's like
Because then also, if
found-
anything goes wrong, you have like a 30,000 square foot mansion you gotta take care of.
Yeah, and then you gotta like declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think every once in a while though, I would buy like a rare white
Cocaine.
tiger or something, just to have fun, and
Cocaine.
sugar.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you can't take any of it with you, so I think that's like probably his main thing.
That's
You
true.
can't take any of it with you, so. Anyway,
But-
and he does all his own stunts.
This is one place.
Does he?
Yeah,
Showcase. He does his own stunts.
yeah. Even in this movie, he does like all of his own stunts.
Nice.
Okay, maybe not all of his own. I
Agile
don't think
in
all of his own,
shape.
but most.
Oh
my
my gosh.
Like, and he trained relentlessly for this role.
Hardworking.
Nice. Oh my. Okay, we get it.
Like.
Now you're just gonna scare him
And
off.
and one of the things I like about the movie itself is that like there's a really good attention to detail. Like there's that scene in the house when they first send the guys after him, like when he's like
Yeah.
okay when he calls him on the phone and he's like he just hangs up. He's like, let us not devolve to our baser
Oh, yeah.
instincts and let us put this
Yeah.
aside. And John Wick's like, nah. son." And then he like sends the guys to kill him. He sends like assassination.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those where it's like, how many should we send? All of them moments. I love those. This is one of the most genuine ones. And he's like, task a crew. He's like, how many? He's like, how many you got?
Yeah, right.
Then they send them out there. But in that scene where he's like taking all of them out and he's like shooting at them, like the gun he has only has a certain amount of rounds per magazine. And that's the exact amount of shots he shoots
Nice.
before they reload.
Finally.
And it's like,
Movie that gets it.
and it's like, and that like, and I
The
noticed
memes
that.
got to them.
And I noticed that in that scene, and
They're
then
listening.
notice that in that scene, in every single scene that you see where he's like shooting, it's like it's accurate.
Yeah.
It's like accurate. It's like that's the amount of shots he has before he needs to reload, and that's when he
Nice.
reloads. Every scene, it's like almost like it's like it doesn't matter like what kind of weapon he's using. It's always accurate to that weapon, and it's like. And then the style that he's shooting, like, how he kind of holds the gun
Yeah.
off to the side. There's a reason for him doing that. It's a tactical
It's
reason
like
for him doing that.
every other movie has the extended magazine.
Yeah.
You guys don't get it.
Yeah, like there's that one scene in like that one movie, I think it's like Commando or something, where Arnold Schwarzenegger has that machine gun that never runs out of bullets, and it's like just a normal machine gun. He's like kills like 82 dudes with it.
Well, also remember the bad guys always have to have unlimited ammo because they always miss.
And terrible aim.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but I think even like the bad guys, like in the movies, and especially in John Wick 2, I've noticed that like when they shoot a gun and like he takes the gun from them and like uses it, there's still only the same amount of bullets that there
Nice.
should be in that gun.
Good.
So like if it's got like six
If he
rounds,
shoots 2 times and kills him, takes like
if this guy shoots 2 times and the gun only has 6 rounds, he picks it up. He only shoots 4 times before that gun's out of bullets. So there's like a real attention to detail there that I really love. It's like the whole movie is just great.
Well, Keanu Reeves is great.
He is pretty great.
I mean, Keanu Reeves, he's one of those actors that is like, he's hit or miss, but when he hits, man, those hits are like
And
just...
he hit. Right,
Damn, please.
Natalie wants him to hit her. Like
We
this,
do not condone domestic violence. It's purely
except for
sexual.
unless it's Natalie and Keanu Reeves, then she condones all the violence,
Right?
all the domestic violence.
I may not be into it, but for you, I'll be into it.
Get out of here.
Get out of here with that. Get out of here. All right, well, it looks like that's it for today's episode of Just Catching Up. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Again, you can find this on the Jump Drive Minds channel on YouTube. I think this will be the first piece of content that actually goes up on this channel. So good luck. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode. This should be probably about a once a month recurring episode, so tune in next month for the next episode in which I'll talk about stuff that I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet.
Because it hasn't happened
It
yet.
hasn't happened. It's the future. Anything's
Or it
possible.
has, and we haven't thought about
Maybe-
it yet because
maybe-
we're not very prepared.
Maybe we might be talking about certain presidents not being president anymore.
Oh, hopefully, right?
Or we'll be with Subway sandwiches.
Maybe we'll have Subway sandwiches as a sponsor, and maybe Carlos will be across the border. Behind the wall.
Canadian border.
Hopefully
He
watching
had to pay
Marry
for it.
Poppins.
Yeah, get out of here. I'll be behind the Canadian border. Back
Seriously,
to
you need to see
a country
Marry
that's not
Poppins.
crazy.
And hopefully, next month I think Spider-Man.
Yeah.
August
Spider-Man.
is Red Dead Redemption and the Defenders.
Well, wait, Red Dead Redemption got pushed back.
God, oh,
That's
How
I
far back?
should have said that in the news. I don't know. I think it's next year.
son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, unfortunately that got pushed back. I knew they weren't gonna make that date. It was like everything's getting pushed back now. That's a topic for another show. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for listening to Just Catching Up. We'll see you guys next month. Peace.
Yeah.
Hey, Jump Drivers. Before we go, wanted to give one last shout out to Ben Sound for the musical theme to this podcast. We couldn't have done without you. You can find the theme called Funny Song as well as many other royalty-free tracks at bensound.com. Once again, thanks again, buddy.